All right. Well, here we are, 4 p.m. on Sunday. That is Eastern Time. Starting this new thing, seeing how it goes of doing a Sunday setup for success for the week. Get your mindset aligned with your actions. Get you ready for the week ahead. Started this last week. Going to do it again this week. And going to do it again next week. I will record these and post them afterwards on my YouTube channel and podcast. You can see that at successvac.academy. Links are on the website if you would like to. So what I thought I was going to talk about this week is who, not what. Who are you, not what are you? As you come join here on the live, just make sure you say hello in the comments so I know you're there. If you have questions, send those out in the comments as well. I'd like for this to be as interactive as possible. So if you have any specific comments, questions, or concerns, leave it out in the comments, or you can DM me as well. I got my DMs open, so if you have anything more personal you would like to discuss, you can reach out on the DMs while we talk as well. All right, so let's get into this week's topic: who, not what. And this is a thought I actually just had this morning. Well, hello, James. Good to see you. So this is a topic I just had this morning. Thought about. Last week was a struggle for me. Last week was very busy. And the very first thing that dropped off my list of things to do for the week was the gym. Now, of course, the gym is important to me. The gym is important to me because it helps me be physically stronger, mentally stronger. It's an important place for me to even out my own emotions for the week. But the gym is not important to the people I work for. The gym is not important to other people in my life because it takes me away from them. But of course, it's important to me. And if you really think about it, or at least the way I thought about it, the reason the gym is not important to these other people, whether those are the people I work for or the other people in my life, it is because they don't see me as a fitness expert, let's say. They don't link in their minds me time, Felix time, with gym time. And so it is very easy for them to say, well, just skip the gym and come do this because this is more important, because from their perspective, it is. But for me, it is not, right? Because for me, in order for me to be able to function physically and mentally and emotionally, I need that time in the gym. But it's also the easiest time to give up if there are more demands on my time. And so what we're all working on, right? And I'm assuming that's you too, James, saying you're working here at the W2, is simply that we need to gain more independence from other people so that we can individually work on the things that matter to us. In order for us to be able to do that, we obviously need to work on knowing who we truly are, what matters to us. And once we have that, then we can gain confidence in who we are, take pride in who we are, right? And then that then shines back to the other people. It reflects back to the other people in our lives about who we are. And it redefines what they perceive us at. So we all need to work on who we are as a person, right? Who we are. I got to work on me. I have to work on Felix, the person, not what I am doing with my life. And that is really for all of us. We all have to work on who we are and not what we do in life. Think about this from a little different perspective. Let's say you go to a party. You may know a few people there, some of your friends, maybe your family, your neighbors, and you have a pretty easy interaction with them. You can pick up a conversation that you may have left off earlier in the day or the previous week or whatever, and it's easy for you to be able to connect with these people. But let's say you connect with a person you don't know, person you have never met before, right? So I will I will guarantee you, in the very first three questions you ask that stranger, one of the questions is going to be, what do you do? What do you do? And of course, you mean, what do you do for a living? What kind of work do you do? And that's pretty natural. I think most of us do that, if not all of us, to some extent. But really, what defines that person is not what they do, but who they are. But we don't ask the question, who are you? Right? And part of that may be that we are insecure about ourselves and we don't even know who we are. So how we sort of project that insecurity onto the other person. So they don't know how to answer that same question because we don't know how to answer it. Part of it is just that's how society works. If you think about it, if you were to ask anybody, hey, who are you? Who are you? That sort of seems a bit accosting, doesn't it? It seems a little strange. Seems a little rough around the edges. But that really gets to the truth of the matter, right? That really gets to who that person across from you really is and what they stand for, what they get out of bed for every morning, what their purpose in life is, what matters to them, right? What is their moral compass? It tells you so much more about the person, right? What you do is so superficial. It's who you are that truly matters, right? And so that goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of what I sort of titled this topic is saying it's the who, not what, that matters. So think about this. Who are you? Who are you? What is your purpose? What do you get out of bed for every day? What do you fight for? And what you do should then come from that purpose, from your fight, your purpose, whatever gives you meaning in life. It shouldn't be the other way around. It shouldn't be that what you do is what's giving you purpose, or what you do is what's defining you. It's who you are that's defining everything and creating the what. But it goes back to what I was saying a few weeks ago. When we as a society, we're chasing achievements, right? We're chasing achievements. We're chasing titles. We're chasing diplomas. We're chasing grades in school. We're chasing medals. We're chasing achievements. Pieces of paper that decorate our wall. Achievements that anybody can get, right? Anybody can get a grade on a certain test. Anybody can get a certain title. Anybody can have your job, right? Those achievements don't matter. But as a society, as a group, as a whole, that's what we put our emphasis on. We put our emphasis on the what, not the who. The who is what matters, because the who is what gives your life meaning. And if your life has meaning, your life has purpose, then life becomes beautiful. Then life becomes productive. Then you get to do what truly matters to you. What you do should come from who you are. What you do should come from your purpose. It's not about chasing achievements or status. It's not about pleasing those around us that matter, whether they're very close family or friends. They have an influence on us, and that's why we always say your network is your net worth, right? Because the people that you're closest with will influence what you are, right? Those people will mostly influence what you are. You are the only person who can define who you are. But if you let those people define what you are and you're starting to derive your purpose in life from the what, then you're losing sight of the who. And the who is where everything should begin, because the who defines you. Now, for some of you, you may begin to think you don't even know who you are right now. You may be asking yourself, great Scott, this is good stuff, but Who am I? And trust me, I have been there myself. I'm still trying to figure that out to some degree. But one of the great tools that we have available to us nowadays that we didn't have really to the extent that we do now is coaching, right? Because coaching can help you figure out not just who you are, but what you stand for, what your purpose is, right? And set goals for you and help you achieve those goals, help you reach those levels of success that you are looking for. Who are you? That's the question we should all be asking yourself. If you're just joining, let me know that you're here. Say hello in the chat. If you have any questions, I'd like for this to be interactive. So if you're out there and you have specific questions for the week, let me know. If there's something that is bothering you, you can reach out to me directly. Send me a DM. Let me know you're here. Let me know your specific questions, comments, concerns, and we can more specifically work on you. If you're interested in coaching as well, reach out to me. You can reach out to me through either of these, either through my link tree, find me on the socials, or through my website, successfact.academy. We can talk one-on-one about your specific goals, your specific aspirations, your specific dreams, and what it takes for you to reach those. But this is just my little topic for today. Again, it's about the who, not the what. And with that, I'm going to slow things down and see if there's people out there who want to add to this. And if not, we can all get on with our lives and be ready for a successful week. I certainly hope you're ready for a successful week. Monday's coming up soon. Monday is always a great day of the week. It's a new start. Fresh opportunities await. And you've got 5 full working days ahead of you. Now, for many of us as entrepreneurs, of course, the days and the weekends are sort of an arbitrary distinction. But for those of us in W-2s or the regular 9 to 5, the weekend and weekdays certainly have different meanings, right? And if you think about it, the weekends is really where we can work on us, where we can work on the who. And so the big question is, of course, what have you done this weekend then, right? Have you worked on yourself? Have you worked on the who, especially if you don't yet know who you are? If you do know who you are, that is fantastic. You already got one big giant step ahead of you. So now the next step is, what do you do with that information, right? If you know who you are, what do you do with that information now? How do you move yourself forward into the future to reach your goals and your desires and your dreams and the level of success that you are envisioning for yourself? Again, coaching is a wonderful tool if you're struggling with that. If you're doing it on your own and you're having the success that you're desiring, by all means, go do it on your own. But for many of us, myself included, coaching is a wonderful tool that can really help you get over your roadblocks, get out of your own head, right? Because you are your biggest roadblock on the way to success. You yourself are your biggest roadblock. And this goes back to knowing who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, you don't know how to navigate around yourself. Okay? So again, this is where coaching can come in to help you figure out who you are, what you want, what you need, and help you navigate those roadblocks. Got a few more people joining us. Welcome. Love it. Let me know in the comments that you're here. If you have any specific questions, comments, concerns, if you need something to help you set up your mind for success this week, let me know. If you want to speak more one-on-one, you know how to reach me. My contact information is right above me. You can get to my link tree at Felix Becker or through the website successfact.academy and reach out via the contact page there as well. If you're looking specifically for coaching, possibly. Always happy to help you people. All right. With nothing else coming out of the comments right now, I think I'm going to close it out here for today. Planning on doing this again next Sunday at 4 p.m. So this is only my real first time doing this. Played around with it a little bit last week. Figured out some of the kinks this week, and going to do it again next week. Looking to do this every Sunday at 4 p.m., especially if it's well received. I'm going to start this process up. So every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on Facebook, and then I will post the recordings later on my YouTube channel and also on the podcast if you subscribe to that. Currently, the podcast is only available via Spotify, on Google and Apple platforms. Hopefully, looking to add the Amazon platform in the next couple of weeks and some of the other ones. It just takes some time that I haven't found yet in my schedule. So once I do, I will do that. Anyways, thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you again next Sunday, 4 p.m. In the meantime, go out there and chase your success.